Hey, what's up everybody? It's DJ Jared and we're here in Las Vegas at Mobile Beat 2017. I'm gonna give you the fixture walkthrough that we use here at the show for the production. As you can see right behind me, we have the wash effects, which is giving us a nice crowd wash. It's going into the ceiling so it's not blinding anybody. We love to use these so that way we can turn off the fluorescent lighting, which you can actually see in the background, but during the actual event, we can turn all the lighting off. We can control all of that with the wash effects. It's a beautiful fixture to kind of fill the room with a lot of beautiful lighting ambiance. So for the stage production, we had to use some nice warm lighting to actually light up the stage. So the fixture, one of the main fixtures that we use to create a nice wash across the entire stage is the Fresnel F50Z. It is the Eve fixture, and it allows you to create a nice wash, as you can see on the stage. Now, since most of the presenters are actually going to be in the center of the stage, we ended up using the Eve 100Z, which is the ellipsoidal. That is actually hitting the center of the stage, so that way we can make sure we have very ample light for any videotaping that's going on, as well as making sure that all of the people can see the presenter as they're doing their thing. So one of the things that we added this year for the performers is we actually lit them up specifically using the Eve 50Z, giving us a nice spot right over the top of each performer. And that's the ellipsoidal. Does a beautiful job of framing in just the performer and creating a nice ambiance behind them. Now, not only did we use the 50s for the performers, we use them for gobos on the sides, and you can see the gobos as they kind of brand and kind of create the CHAUVET DJ logo on the sidewalls for the show. So one of the cool fixtures that I know we love to use, and I wanted to make sure that we added some nice side ambiance, the SlimBEAM Quad IRC. Phenomenal fixture, a lot of really cool built-in programs, and it just gave us that touch that we needed on the wall. Nice spread of beam, really did the job. So this year we wanted to add a little warmth inside the trusses, so we added the SlimBEAM Pro H12, and you can see it's a nice hex fixture, allows us to do a lot of color mixing, put some extra special lighting inside the totem or inside of the truss, and gives it a little bit more illumination. So we wanted to do something special this year with the Freedom Sticks. Last year we did an aisle runner. This year we decided to make a really cool chandelier. Used a lot of the built-in programs, did a lot of cool things this year with the chandelier in the center using the Freedom Sticks. On the backside over here, we have the Freedoms, which are actually hitting a nice textured wall, giving us some really good depth. And we also are able to do some color movements, which kind of give the lighting a little bit more character to add to the production that we have here at Mobile Beat. So to pack a punch this year, we have the geysers to add that extra touch that we needed during dramatic parts of the performances. So this year, to add a little more texture onto the back wall, we wanted to use the Abyss USB. It's an LED fixture. It gives us a really cool water effect. I love this effect. It works perfect on a wall like this. So to add some wash and blinders into the crowd this year, we use the FXpar 3. It has a really cool options for a par can, as well as a couple special effects. We wanted to add a little touch, so we added the FXpar 3s. So to add a really cool effect in the center of the stage with some really fast movements using the pan and tilt on the mirrors, we used the Intimidator 305 scans. They're phenomenal light. They added exactly what we needed behind the performers. It's gonna look great. So what I consider one of the #1 fixtures for 2016, it's not going anywhere. I still love this fixture. We use the Intimidator trios to do some really cool effects behind us, to actually shoot as a wash light up the back of the wall, and to create an energy that we needed by using the Moonflower effect. So as you probably know, my favorite fixture for 2017, right here, the Intimidator Hybrid 140 SR. It's an amazing fixture, super bright. It does an amazing beam, a beautiful wash, and also the spot that we need to create the performance and the energy by using these moving heads in the production. This is DJ Jared. We are closing out Mobile Beat 2017. Thanks for following me on the tour. I hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you next year.